I can get down to about good range is about 400 to 1.5, or I can go higher. I can go to about 560 to 170. I can change it wherever I want. The capacitance of the coils are so high that it can go into resonance even without it. But what I want to do is grab a standard capacitor. Sharky's going to tell me what I need here. I'm going to grab a standard cap, place it in the circuit, and see what I get. I'm going to man, this seating arrangement sucks. I gotta stretch my legs out to sit right. Hurts my freaking legs. You want to see the waveform on the secondary coil? Yeah, let me disconnect the chokes. I gotta unsolder them here. I'm going to leave the diode in the circuit though. The diode's going to be on one side of the cap, one side of the secondary, just the way Alex Petty has done his. .22 nanofarad? I'm sure I can find one. Okay, hold on. .22 nanofarad, is that one we ordered? I'll see what I got here. 223. See what I got. $222. 223 right there. Alright, so you want no diode. I want to see what the waveform looks like. You want to know the waveform of the secondary? I'm connected on the capacitor and there you go. Every time it locks in, it drops down to a really low frequency no matter what happens here. I don't get that. I can see a resonance. Or I can see a much bigger spike right around right around 2 kilohertz. 3 kilohertz. You can see it there. You want to connect. No, it's not locking in. We're not. It's not. We're not that far. It's still got some things to work out. You want me to connect this where? Either one of these I connect, it's going to be on the capacitor. So theoretically, that was connected to the secondary directly. You can see the big spike there, which is still tiny. It's at 500 millivolts, so I'm only getting a that's with no diode though. 1, 2, and I'm only getting like 6 volts at the peak. I have the signal going on the primary and the secondary with the cap. That is accurate. Yeah, but L1 is not in the circuit. You want me to just stick my probe on L1, see what it looks like? There. That's what L1 looks like. But I'm still not really getting any major spikage going on. It's just a bunch of random crap. Oh. So you want me to take out the secondary? Can we just turn on my Skype? Okay. Now I'm at least seeing something. Okay, Sharky. Oh no, wait a minute. Got the wrong one here. But what I'm talking about is I'm on 500 millivolts connected directly to the signal. So I still haven't yet really seen any real reaction. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I can. Well, I thought I could. I'm getting some weird interference stuff. I'm not quite sure what's going on there with that one. Well, if I can find resonance, I'll do that. But right now, this thing's not doing such a good job here. Hold on. It's shifting between my... That's messed up. I gotta get this schematic out. Let's see. Pin 6. Going in. Oh, let's see. Hold on here. I know what I need to do now. Okay. Now I'm looking. See you, buddy. Sharky, I've never had good luck trying to find resonance. I found it once in one of my rodent coils, and I tell you what, it's like ridiculous. I'm not seeing it through the whole range. I mean, there's a little. I see some on my... No, I don't think so. It's a DSO 5200A. Piddly. Like hardly nothing. I get bigger spikes when I hook my meter up. I'm telling you, it's just, this thing is never, it just always pissed me off. I have not ever had any luck with this particular setup ever since I've been messing with it for like a year ago. HHO for life, it's all whacked out, buddy. I'm not having very much luck since the beginning. I've been playing with this. There's still a lot of stuff that needs to be done. Yeah, but Sharky, the highest voltage I get is literally like, this is set on 500 millivolts. So I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm getting like a volt and a half, 2 volts, 2.5 volts. If I set this on a 2-volt division, I'm getting like nothing, literally. Yeah, I know. 12 volts. That's what I'm saying. I've never had good luck with this thing. Always giving me a fit. No, Stan didn't use high voltage in his circuit. The high voltage was created within the circuit. You got a lot more reading to do. Yeah, that's why I was going to get this other coil set and play around with it. Something just totally different. Just totally get rid of the VIC altogether and use a standard core, standard transformer. I've got some ferrite. I was going to see if I could get 2 of these coils on there and use it, but trying to find some resonance. So, what I was doing earlier today, or yesterday, or whatever day it is, I don't even know anymore. I have this other coil set, and I think what I'm going to do is take this wire and wrap some of it on my other core here and use it as a primary secondary and just see if I can get resonance. If I can get resonance, then I can see what it looks like. Hey Sharky, yeah, I agree 100% with everything you just said, Sharky, and also I put a resistor, a variable pot, in between my positive voltage and my feedback coil so I could try to tune that peak. So that's why I'm still confused on how that circuit's even supposed to function correctly, because it's always getting a feedback signal. So it's always getting a feedback signal, it's not going to work right. We're trying to lock on to the resonant frequency, the frequency of which gives us the highest back spike. So I'm going to wrap this other coil real quick and hook it up. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Trying to find resonance within that setup that I have. Yes, there are, and we calculated it to be about 1.5. Have a good one, man. Thanks for coming. Good luck with your projects. Come over to the forums and post some stuff. It'd be good to calibrate with other people. Earthquake! That sounds awesome, doesn't it? Alright. A little bit more, I guess. Alright, we'll call that good. We'll use the rest of this as a feedback coil. Ba 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 da 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 da. Got some old wire here I'm just using up. Stuff I was doing testing with prior to finding the 30 gauge being correct. And an old bobbin I made just for this. Trying to get some different size ferrite rods and using them instead of this flat junk that's really hard to get and overly expensive. Stroll. So how's everyone doing? Everyone holding up? Anybody got any coffee? I'm thirsty. I need coffee. Yawn. Yes, Hexer, it's about your bedtime. The sun shall be coming up soon. You shall be going to bed. You do your dirty work at night, don't you? That's it? Oh yeah, I guess it is, ain't it? It is 2:45 where you are. I'm getting there. Just keep waiting on me. Okay. That square bobbin thing really sucks. Okay. So I've basically got a really big secondary, a primary, and a feedback. Should be enough to give me a standard tank circuit. And I'll go ahead and get the LRC meter out and write these down so I know what they are. And I'm using this iron core. Ooh, nice. Could you please pass the sugar? Alrighty. It's time to hit play on my music. Wake you guys up. Okay, where's my pencil? Alright, paper. Paper is nice. steel rod. Fried eggs and toast. That sounds really good. Okay. Let's do some measuring. .7 Henrys. Really? Nice. Let's see, I gotta make sure I got this set right. So, cause my meter's kind of weird. I gotta set it for series for inductance. So I'm at 1.41 Henrys. All right. Good night, my friend. Thanks for being here, and I'm really interested about that project, so keep it up, man. Be safe. Alright, I'm at about 1.93 K. 9385. So about 1,308.5 ohms on that meter. On a regular meter, it's a little bit different normally. It's about 400 and 4,000. Oh, it's K. 430. That throws me off. 430. I'm sure it does, but I'm not exactly sure how. So, can't really answer your question there. It's a good question. Okay. Kind of curious what my primary is. Secondary is about 4 ohms. Means my primary is going to be pretty low too, I think. About 5.5. It's pretty low. My tip 120 might get kind of hot. I should very easily be able to get some high voltage out of this coil. Should be able to. Well, I'm gonna see if my tip 120 gets hot here first, from being too high of a load. I don't think so. It's not a trap. I still think when it locks on, it goes all the way to nothing, all the way to 0. Down to that minimum frequency, which is whack. They are 1.41 Henrys for the secondary. Hey, Sharky, I got a different coil set here that I just wrapped. But the measurements are 1.41 Henry on the secondary. The resistance is 430 ohms on my regular meter. And then I don't know the primary. You want me to measure it? Do I need to know the primary? I shouldn't have to even deal with the primary. Right? I'm just dealing with the secondary. Well, I'm only connecting it to the pulsing circuit. What? That's awfully low. Yeah, but with what capacitance? No, I don't know the transformer ratio. I can measure it, just take me a second. .71 millihenries. Resistance is about 5.8 ohms. Yeah. 6.71 millihenries. $430. Yeah, I know it. Inductance of the secondary, 1.41 henries. When I connect the same 22 nanofarad capacitor to the secondary signal, do you see them? Do I see what? Spikes! Oh, what do I see then? Hold on. I'll show you. I basically see a whole bunch of crap. And I'm about done. I'm about worn out here. Had a long day yesterday. Okay, I'll show you. Hold on, I gotta eat another chip. Okay, hold on. How's that? The green is my... I'm actually measuring that on the capacitor. There you go. Can I measure it? Bunch of nothing, I'm telling you. I'm at this crazy frequency, so that's not helping me. See, with my meter on it, I get a higher reading. Check that out. That's with my meter connected, one lead. That's without it connected at all. That's with it connected to the other side of the cap. So it's a small change. What the heck? I'm telling you, dude. I'm so frustrated with this. It's ridiculous. Alright, I'm slowly changing it. It's going to be a lag, so I'll probably have to move it back. It's ridiculous, Hexar. I'm gonna check the other side. I get a higher signal on the other side of my cap. What do you want to know? I have cursors. Top to bottom, two tops. 318 hertz, 3.19 milliseconds, 72 point something millivolts. I got two tops of the upper signal. That's what I'm measuring. Hold on, let me just try it again here. Okay. Do you want me to measure the second dip? All the way across? Okay. Oh. .62 kilohertz. .62 kilohertz, 816 millivolts. My diode's getting very hot. My transistor is actually not. Okay, so now what? You want to know what point I'm measuring? .62 kilohertz. I can't actually achieve. I'm missing ever so slightly a bit of my signal, you know? That's when I get that nice sine wave. No diode. No diode on the secondaries. Not yet. But just real quickly, I want to hook this back up to the output. looks like from top to bottom, I'm seeing like 3.48 volts. That's it. When it hits resonance, which is I'm scanning right now, but I can't get in my other range if I don't use the scanning. So yeah, I see that max out. But I've got the potentiometer set on my feedback coil so that I can try to tune in that pink, that top spot, so I can see if I get it to lock in. And it doesn't care. It always locks in at a low frequency. What's up with that? It'll randomly lock in right there. Like, it doesn't matter, it just locks in. It's like, even if it locks in, if lock-in comes on at all, it drops all the way down to that low frequency. I don't understand that at this moment, because it shouldn't be doing that with our circuit set up the way it is. It should be phase lock loop signal when lock-in is on. Should be coming from E, and E is PC2 output. Voltage on the feedback never really spikes. See, that's the problem. That's what I don't get. The way the circuit's set up, the feedback circuit, the way it's set up, it just doesn't peak. Now if I measure the coil itself and disconnect it, I mean, it never really peaks out. See that? It actually gets smaller. Yeah, right. There's not, in my opinion. There's not really a peak there. Yeah, the yellow was the feedback. Yellow's feedback coil. Wait, what signal? Feedback? I don't know if I had it hooked up everywhere, the other way. see. Actually, it gets worse. It actually gets worse. Smaller. It's about 2.9 volts. 2.9 volts at resonance, and about 2.5 volts elsewhere. But again, this resonance isn't, I mean, we're not getting the resonance. No, it's definitely not. I need to sit down and build a coil. But if I put my diode in there, should it not peak out? Should it not charge that cap? Well, I can do that. I can do that really easily. I've got something right here. How's that? Now we're getting a higher peak. That's a different coil I have. Let me hook it up to the feedback. Yes, I should talk to Zero. He can answer some questions. Hold on, Sharky. I'm hooking up this other bigger coil I have. Alright, so I got this bigger coil on there. Seeing that? Now I can't get my feedback signal to even come on. Unless I just ain't got something right. Well, it's all in there. Let me try hooking up to the 10 volt. Yeah, it's not even enough to kick on my stupid feedback. I don't know, Sharky. For the moment, I think I'm about done. I'll play with this later. I'm about worn out. Awesome. Yeah, I got lots of thinking to do as well. I haven't had a whole lot of time to sit down and study this. Yeah. No worries, buddy. I agree. I'm with you there. Have been as always. I agree. You better get some work done. Oh, you gonna be in trouble. You know, I think I got these two things messed up again. I got something wrong here. I need a LS70 or 74 LS02, and I have a 4001. That ain't right. How'd I mess that one up? Haha. Let me try to fix it. Have a good one, Sharky. I'm going to replace this chip with the correct one for a moment and see if this thing reacts a little differently. For some reason I think I have the wrong chip in here. Already done that once, so it wouldn't surprise me. Whoop whoop! It's supposed to have a 74 LS. I guess this is a 01. This is circuit 7. Strange. So it needs to go from 2 and 4. Oh, 4 and 3. 4 and 3 all here to 1 and 2. How in the heck did I do that? I'll figure it out eventually. Let's see. LS7402 is what I need. Huh. Don't have them. That's weird. See ya, buddy. Already gone. Says I'm gone. PLO. Should be a NOR gate somewhere. Huh. Can't find it. Oh well. I'll mess with this later. Not seeing what I need here. It's an 04. It's an inverter. That's not what I want. Alright everyone, I'm off to bed. I'm beat, done, tired. Can't find that chip I'm looking for, so I'll have to play with it later. Yeah, well. Alright, everyone. I'm out. I'm tired. I'm done. Beat. Fire Pinto. Fire Pinto just got back. Hey, Fire Pinto, can you hear me talk? He quit. He said he's done. Yeah, man, I will. Thanks. Oh yeah, you like that earthquake effect, don't you? The whole house is shaking, can you tell? I almost can't stand up. That's funny. Alright, peace and love, guys. Thanks for your support. Kind of a boring night. Gotta do that sometimes. Thanks, Sharky, for the help, as always. And everyone else. See ya, Hexar! Oh, I'm done. I'm seriously so tired, you have no idea. No idea how tired I really am. And by the way, Sharky, I just don't get why I had the wrong chip in there. Well, you know why. I gotta relook and make sure I didn't do something else fishy. I just don't know. I can't find the chip. The 74LS02 Norgates, I guess. I can't find it. And the chip I had out there was a 4001. Just need to go through the circuit again and check it all out. Freaking crazy, yo. Lots of stuff going on. Alright, peace and love to you all. I'm completely out. Oh, okay. Well, I might have to. I'm out. Thank you guys. Greatly appreciated. Here comes the click. No.